it's Leah once again. Haven't done a video in a while, thought I'd put a new one up. And as the title suggests, getting back to the basics. I'm online with a number of discussion groups, and I just was on a discussion with a beginner just recently, and she asked, okay, I have panties, now what do I need to get? And well, panties are a nice start, girl, but I think there's 4 things that basically you need to really come across as a woman. And they're not clothing items necessarily. You can still look feminine in sneakers, jeans, and a t-shirt if you do this. Now, obviously, being a cross-dresser, you can spend a tremendous amount of money on clothing, on undergarments, on wigs, and jewelry, and everything else. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years, and yes, I've spent a fair amount of money on myself. But my goal here is to project as feminine an image as possible. And so that's what I do. But you can get to that, at least for a good foundation, with 4 items. Now, this individual said she had panties. Okay, let's see. Panties. Nice pink little panties, little lacy top, stretchy. These are brief style, but there's all sorts of different styles of panties. Before I go on, if you're on Pinterest, Pinterest, if you look for fashion dictionary, you can find all sorts of pictures of things. There's panty styles, there's dress styles, skirt styles, blouse styles, bra styles, shoe styles, to get a little education into where the various parts are. So I would suggest you try and check that out to see if that will to further your education on this. Anyway, panties. As with all women's clothes are insanely priced too expensively. And anyway, I'm not going to go there on this one. All the women of the world understand this. However, these you can get if you look at more discount stores. I live on the east coast of the U.S., and there's a chain called Target and a chain called Walmart, and a number of other department stores, lower cost department stores, Kohl's, JCPenney's, Belk. Those areas will sell you panties in packs, 3 or 4 pack, and you'll be able to buy them fairly inexpensively. I bought 3 pack of these for $15 at Kohl's, so it can be done. So I start off, and besides, you got your panties, you can wear those, underdress them with them, and have a little enjoyment while you're out having to dress in drab. Incidentally, you know what the word drab means? Well, first of all, there's 2 terms, drag, which everybody knows about, which stands for dressed as a girl. Well, drab stands for dressed as a boy. Pretty simple. Anyway, so panties. The next piece of clothing that you need, or item that you need, which distinguishes women from men, obviously, is a bra. Okay? A bra. Simple bra. There are so many different kinds of bras. There's bras that clip in the back, clip in the front, bras without straps. There's sports bras. And this is what's called a bralette. It's a 1-piece garment. It's nice and stretchy. You simply put your arms through here and over the top and wriggle it down and set it in place. This is pretty simple to get on, pretty simple to get off. There's a nice lower stretch band which holds it tight around you. And the nice thing about these is, again, this is a brand called Leah France, and I bought this at the clearance rack in Kohl's. Excuse me. So if you're looking for something inexpensive, because a bra, again, you could spend 40 or 50 bucks on one bra. And women, again, have to endure this kind of thing. But these bralettes, or sports bra, are stretchy, and they're a lot less expensive. You can get these online as well. Now I say, okay, Leah, that's great. How do I figure out what size I have? Well, again, if you go online and check some videos about bra sizing, there's 2 measurements, and one particular is underneath where your breast area is. Okay? You measure that and add like 3 or 4 inches, and that's what's called your band size. That's how you determine. These will probably come in small, medium, large, extra large, oh my gosh, ton of sizes. So they will have a conversion chart. They'll say, okay, if your band size is this, you need to get this size. So these are larges, and that's what I use for myself. But check them out because you can buy these in groups of 3 or 4 and spend a lot less money. And they're machine washable to toss them in. I wouldn't put them on hot, warm water and cool in the dryer, not hot. So then, okay, once you've got this, you have to say, okay, Leah, once I've got a bra, I got to put something in it to project. Because let's face it, one of the things we really like is to have breasts. All right, these are professionally purchased breast forms that I have. I went to a cross-dress consultant to get my makeover, and that's what he decided. These were the right size for me for my body type. But when you're just starting out, you don't have to spend a lot of money on things. You can go to a number of places online and get small, inexpensive breast forms, probably between $40 and $50 for a pair. There's Glamour Boutique is one. There's En Femme Style. There's the Breast Form Store and Pro Cross Dresser. All on the internet. They all sell various sizes and various types. Now, don't go overboard and think all Dolly Parton, okay? Dolly Parton is cute, but keep in mind what your frame size is. How wide are your shoulders? How tall are you? And because you don't want something that's going to stick way out, although in the privacy of your own home, whatever you do is your business. But if you're looking to come across as a real, believable woman, then proportion is something else. And that's something you just have to work at. Or I found 2 products that I used when I first started, and I still have them, I use them occasionally. From Glamour Boutique, I got something called a breast enhancer. And that's what these are. They're actually just about half of a regular breast form. Regular breast form would be a lot more in the back. And these are meant to go over your regular breast tissue on your chest and sit inside the bralette here. And, make a nice little curve there. And they also have little nipples. I know you're not supposed to show the nipple. Oh well, ladies, let's face it. Breasts have nipples. Get over it. Anyway, these were $40 a pair at Glamour Boutique. And you say, okay, Leah, that's all well and good, but $40 is, what do you got that's less? Excuse me, I have a hair in my mouth. Oh, there we go. Well, I went to a fabric store. We have a chain here in the U.S. called Joann Fabrics. I got what's called breast enhancers as well. These were $17 for a pair. They're very nice. They fit very nicely over your existing breast tissue and fit inside the bralette and give you a nice bit of cleavage. Now, 1 pair is 17, 2 gives you a little more cleavage, that's 34. It's less than 40. 3 is really great, but then you start getting in the range where you might as well just buy regular breast forms. But those are things to think about. They also make them in cloth if you don't like. So I like the silicone for one main reason. When it's against my skin, it feels real. It helps with the illusion and the feeling of having breasts. So, okay. And the last thing, obviously, that you need is a wig. And I really like my wigs. I have several of them. Wigs can be very, very expensive. They can get, you can get them from lower end to higher end. One thing I would say, unless you are very, very serious about being a dresser most of the time and are financially well off, don't look at human hair wigs. They're very nice, but they're also incredibly expensive and very, very difficult to take care of. All right? This is a synthetic wig. It sits on my head nicely. It falls nicely. I like the color. It goes on easily and goes off easily. And like a lot of things, there are different types of what they call caps. There's a stretch cap, there's an adjustable cap, there's a lace front cap. Those are all, again, you look them up online and get some education on that. Starting out, do not go to a costume store to get a wig. Do not do that because all those wigs, they're not realistic looking. All right, go to an actual wig store or something online to get one. Now, you say, okay, great, Leah. Well, you might have the confidence to walk into a wig store, but I certainly don't. All right, well, one very easy thing you can do to walk into a wig store is say, hi, I'm part of an amateur theater group. I need an inexpensive woman's wig for a production we're putting on. Can you help me? Clerk wants to make a sale. They'll be more than helpful to come in and help you find what exactly you're looking for. Watch out. Well, now, everybody likes to be blondes. Blondes have more fun. Watch out because some of the blonde tints are way too brassy. They're too bright. They're too metallic and don't look natural. So think about that. But then again, it's your head. If you want to get something that's hot and flashy, that's up to you. But again, I'm coming from the viewpoint of someone who wants to be passable as a woman. So that's what I would suggest. So those 4 things: panties, bra, breast forms, and a wig. You've got the basics. What clothes you put on is up to you. You can wear jeans and sneakers and a t-shirt and still look feminine. Then, of course, you can move on to all the other stuff. There's hip pads and butt pads and waist cinchers and jewelry and makeup and lots of stuff, obviously. But anyway, that would be my response to my friend who asked me, okay, I'm starting out, what do I need? Anyway, give some thought, make some comments in the link below. And as always, this is Leah saying, be true to yourself. Till next time, bye-bye.